Welcome to our podcast,
Yay!
Bubbles and Banter. Of course, we have Bubbles.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, Aisa.
Cheers. From the other side of the room.
Oh my God, I'm kicking the mic already.
Please come down. sis.
Welcome.
This is what you're going to get, right?
I'm
so
telling
be
you,
ready.
I'm telling you. So how are you, Aisa? How was your week?
It's good. It was very busy. A lot of interviews and everything. So I'm glad the week is over.
Yeah, I know what it is to interview.
Very
Yeah.
soon. Yeah.
I'm well. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
My week as well was good. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
I was about to ask you.
I don't know. It's very slow.
Sarah. How are you, my sister?
I don't know.
Was it good?
I feel I'm not loved right now.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Okay, so today, let's talk about pretty privilege.
Steamy, interesting.
Yeah, love that topic.
Me too. I think it's when we thought about doing that topic, I thought that it would be very interesting because first it can be related to some of the conversation we have over brunch, with our girls. So I thought, why not, have a talk about it and like explore and, bring out the hot topic and open to people to have comment.
Yeah, absolutely. I vibe that. Aisa, I vibe that. So, I'm thinking just, let's start. So
Yeah.
the first question for me is like, before we even go anywhere,
Yeah.
what is pretty privilege to you so that we're all on the same page?
Okay.
Yeah.
So just for disclaimer, we are just talking here, we're just expressing our opinion. We're not pointing at anyone. We're just talking, right? So for me, privilege is when naturally, without no effort, there is something that you have will set you to have an advantage in certain area. It can be materialistic, it can be financial, it can be beauty.
Interesting. Thank you very much for this, Aisa.
No problem.
So, I wanted to say, what is pretty privilege? How it's defined on Google, okay?
Please.
So, the Google
some
definition is,
Mm-hmm.
so pretty privilege is a concept used to examine the economic, social, and political advantages or benefits made
Okay.
solely based on your physical appearance, okay?
Okay.
That's the normal definition of it.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally what it is. It's like, okay, because you look good,
Yeah.
let me put it in simple ghetto words.
Please, no. What's the word we define you? What is it? Demystify.
If you're a bird,
Demystify, Sarah. Demystify the topic, please. Thank you.
if you're a bird, okay. What are your advantages in life?
Yeah.
What doors are getting open?
Yeah.
I think that's how we will define this. But so I have prepared a few questions.
Yeah.
Obviously, so that we can crack on that topic. So for me, first of all, it's like, do you consider where do you consider yourself on the beauty spectrum?
Okay.
Make sure you're close to the mic.
I will whisper to the mic, okay?
No, don't whisper.
I will be vocal and loud.
Uh-huh.
So I will say that maybe in a pretty spectrum, I'm above average.
Okay.
I'm above average,
Okay.
right? And I will say
Yes, babe.
Yes.
You're above average.
I'm above average. And I will say depend on the who is looking, which environment, let's say whose community, I could be from above average to the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So, I mean, beauty is personal, right? So,
Yeah.
and I think even you should. I think everyone should actually consider themselves above average. If we don't even have to look at you.
Okay.
You should consider yourself above average because you should love yourself and consider yourself good and pretty anyway because
Yeah.
you're a creation of this world, right? So
Yeah.
you're a creation of this world. You are unique. So therefore you are beautiful. first of all, right?
Yeah.
Before we go into the society standard, because society standard and stuff might be different in different countries as well. Like,
True.
you might think you're 10 in Europe, you go to Africa, you're 0. Okay, you go to Asia, nobody looks at you. So, you have to know where you are. And based on the society standard of beauty, then you can evaluate yourself, right? Yeah. And I think, for me, what a pretty privilege is when all of this, in any different countries, you might be still considered beautiful. That means you are above the basic standard. Yeah. Right? I think for me, that's what pretty privilege is. If I will say, okay, this one must experience that on a daily basis because I think she would be beautiful for anyone. She will be beautiful in Asia. She will be beautiful in Africa, beautiful in Europe, on the majority of the world.
Yeah. I think when you have that privilege, you make majority of the world agreeing on the way you look. Mm-hmm. The majority. Mm-hmm. I agree. I like what you said about like valuing yourself. That's the first. To be able to, I think, accept that in different environments, you don't stand in the same position, and to be okay with it, right? Okay. So, my dear Sarah, my sister. So
I don't know. I feel like there is like some punchline coming in there because I don't know. Shade. Oh, shade. Oh, okay. We're going there. Okay, same.
So
let me drink.
You know what I think? Yeah, drink first.
Let me have a sip.
Moisturize your throats and get ready. So as you know, we very often classify you as having pretty privilege, right? Mm-hmm. And when we say that about you, how does it make you feel?
This is never a comment that I like because, so first of all, we have to define in which category, because me, I feel like I've been at disadvantage, right, for looking like that. Mm-hmm. As I'm saying, as people will say, oh, I'm maybe in this majority standard of beauty. And again, even that, it depends, right? Okay. I don't think I'm the majority beautiful for everyone. I don't think so. I think my beauty is actually very special because I have big lips, I still have there are details that are not maybe appreciated from everyone. Yeah. So I would think still that my beauty is quite specific. Anyway, that's me. That's what I think. And on top of that, right, it depends what you're talking about. I felt like I was too seen, like if I take the train somewhere, right, and that there is a group of guys that are going to go and holler at a girl, it's going to be me. So you're the point of attraction. You're putting yourself in danger. How many times have I been in a situation where I didn't want to be touched? I didn't want this. I didn't want that. And because, you look good. So then it puts you also on a different type of danger. So I don't feel like it's an advantage, from the different things that I've lived. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's that of an advantage. On a dating scene, for example, okay, fine, Sarah, people look at you and stuff. But what do people want from me apart from sex?
You don't know that.
You're assuming.
It's like,
no, it's not assuming. It's not assuming. It's because they like what they see and then they want to smash, right?
Maybe not.
So
Give me you smash.
So basically,
daytime.
Okay, where is my husband? Yeah, exactly. Because every guy that comes to me, they just want to smash, man. So do you think I'd rather be average at this point? I'd rather be the average girl. Okay. That people come to for marriage situation. Okay, not for situationship. You know what? So thank you very much. So when I hear that from you guys, I get so vexed.
Oh yeah, Patrol.
No, you can say Patrol, but it's like I feel vexed. I feel vexed personally, but and at work, the comment I've heard, Sarah, because okay, you're good looking, and then you dress kind of, you have a style. You have a style to you. Of course, I'm French and I'm Parisian, so hey, thank you. And you arrive on the finance floor. Oh, you work here. What are you doing here? You should work in fashion. Okay, thank you. And you're in a meeting with everyone. Oh, not just a pretty face. yeah. So I mean, like, I have to work twice as hard, right? So first of all, I'm a woman to make my voice heard in a room, right, full of men in finance, majority of men still. I mean, there's a lot of women now, but in the leadership roles and stuff.
Yeah.
So first of all, that. Then you're a black woman. So you're always objectified, sorry, or you're always considered dumb,
Sexualized.
in sexualized and all that in terms of racism. And then on top of that, you have a little sprinkle to you, and you're a little bit good looking.
A bit of spice.
And on top of that, you can dress.
Just by being.
You know, and on top of that, you can dress. Like, it's hard, man. I have to work hard. I have to put my foot down. I have to be a boss lady. I have to be, I have to have a masculine energy a lot of the time just to be respected. You see what I mean? And I had to put a lot of boundaries to myself, to how men treat me and stuff, because it's one or the other. When you're good looking, it's either you are
3 stars.
Or you're the other one. So I had to choose to be a tomboy. So before I actually know how to dress, I was wearing tracksuits all the time because that was my defense mechanism. So, it's not that easy. It's not that simple, girl.
So when I was young, I was on the other side of the spectrum.
Hey.
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 Sip.
I'm gonna sip. You don't sip. It's weird.
I'm talking.
Is it for decoration or?
I will drink.
Is it for decoration, my sister?
I'm sorry.
Please, I'm drinking
Okay,
for
okay.
you. Yep, no problem.
Okay.
No problem.
No problem.
I'm drinking for you. It's okay.
I'm very particular with my champagne.
Please be particular. I'm the champagne girl, so can't.
I know. That's why I can say in
Can't
front of you. You will understand me.
Yep.
Okay, so I remember a story, right? I used to know a guy who was like kind of a friend and stuff, and he said something to me, like, even now, like, I'm feeling sorry for the girl. So he said that he was dating a girl, and that girl, he said, she's a good woman, but I can't show myself with her.
Hey.
And I said, what do you mean? She said, she's a good woman, she's nice, she's holding me down and everything, but she's not that facially attractive. So I'm a bit ashamed to show myself with her.
Ashamed, you know?
And then he even add, and that was the thing was killed me, he said, and he kind of intended that because she is not particularly appealing facially, those women tend to be the best because they make extra effort in other area.
Extra effort, extra effort.
Extra effort. And I'm not talking about the cooking.
Oh my God. And I'm not talking about the cooking. You're funny, man.
It's daytime, man. I don't know the rule of TV after 10.
What are you talking about? This is the adult plus. Okay?
We need
adult plus.
We need to make sure to add that, huh?
Please, come on.
So, and when he said that, I was like, I really felt for the girl. Because I was thinking, imagine, this is the way that a man I'm dating is actually speaking about me to other people.
Do you think you're making extra effort?
Me?
Yeah.
No, because
you consider yourself, as you said at the beginning.
Yeah, now. Yeah, now.
But when you were young, so...
When we were young, I always felt that, it's the opposite of you. You, to find your balance and to be taken seriously, or let's say to be seen, you need to go to the tomboy. Mm-hmm. Me was the opposite because when I was younger, I was in the other side of the spectrum. I was the girl that, you're not going to notice. Obviously, I didn't make it easy for me because my group of friends was like, like the sexy Senegalese, typical and everything, the Moroccan girl, like doll face with the curly hair. And my other friend was from Martin in Guadeloupe, like light skin with the beautiful hair. And then it was me, very tall, very tomboy, taller than everybody, the girl, the guy, I was like...
Oh my God, the girl, the guy, you are exaggerating.
Listen, I'm dramatic.
The girl, the guy.
The girl, the guy, everybody, the giant. I was,
The giant.
I went too far. Nah, that was a bit much. That was a bit much.
That's a bit
But
much, man.
so I always felt that. Also because I was and I was also a tomboy. But by mechanism defense, like at least if I might not be the one that is wanted, I would be like a tomboy and I would be excel, in those areas. And therefore, I always felt that I need to work on being more feminine to be seen.
Yeah.
So it was the opposite of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't easy, So obviously when I was young, I always felt that the people who are like less advantages in terms of like what's the criteria, because also criteria is also by trend, right? Obviously me, I was raised in France. France is like a type of woman with a type of shape, So
Yeah.
it wasn't really me. I was not the representative of like the typical French girl when I was young. So all these things like affect. And I realized when I was young, like, girls who are pretty, they have an advantages, Even on
Definitely.
a dating scene, I would say it's true. When we meet those men nowadays, most likely they will want to play the feel, of, the physical stuff. They see you and they say, oh, But in the same time, I feel that when you are pretty, you have a bit more chances because there is a lot of frog coming to you. But among those frog, it might be someone nice.
The prince?
Yes.
Well, still looking for it.
Maybe look better. Look around. Look in your,
Please, say what you wanted to say. Please, go ahead.
Look around your village.
Oh, around my village.
Yeah. You see, look at you.
No, but they are a village for a reason, though. They are in a village for a
How they
reason.
won't recognize themselves when they're going to listen to you.
How can they recognize themselves?
They
How?
will think.
No, because they don't know.
Well, it's very simple. They're not in your life in that way. So, therefore, they might be in the village. Let me sip. Let me sip.
So Aisa, then, because I think I've explained like how this affected me.
Yeah.
So how do you think that thing about pretty privilege affected you, in your life, like negatively or positively, like for you?
It used to make me very sad when I was young, because I was like, but I'm awesome. I would have all those qualities and stuff, just because, But now I grew up to look just like ignore it and do the things that you say, like love myself for myself. I've been creating by God. I have a purpose. I'm not here for nothing. So, and I realized that you need to value yourself just to be able to deal with that. Not that it's going to make you appearing more pretty outside, but you will be pretty to you and you will be able to handle the outside energy, if I can put it that way. But now, I don't think it's fair of me. I don't think I'm no longer in that category. Now I'm more part of the woman that attracts men, I'm getting a man coming to me. I'm getting attention from men. So I think also maybe the confidence have worked out.
Absolutely.
But also I think I grew
confidence,
up as well.
dressing, the energy.
Yeah, you grow up, I
like,
was 16, 18. You don't really know who you are. You're looking for yourself. You study. You have your family drama or whatever. So really, I started be able to be aware of myself when I was a bit more peace in my life. I say, okay, who is Aisata? And stuff like that. So it goes with it as well.
Okay, that's good. Well done, girl, for
Thank
the
you.
glow up,
Thank you. Yes. Now I want to be like me when I grow up.
Yeah.
Because I'm the best things for me.
You are. Amen. Amazing.
Amen to that, sis.
Yes.
Amen to that. Any other question for me?
Sorry. I mean, I have plenty of questions. And if you want to ask a question, ask. Otherwise, I have others.
Yeah, go.
So for me, I wanted to ask, like, so in the dating pool, because, I mean, you've said a lot of things in this podcast, but there are other topics that you haven't touched that we have discussed before, where I felt like you gave me slightly different answers.
Yeah.
So in the dating pool, do you feel at disadvantage? Because, we haven't talked about this right now, but we talked about our skin colors as well, because you guys are not only saying that I am
Yeah.
good looking, you are also saying that, oh, I'm light skinned. So
Yes.
therefore, especially when we go to Ghana, when we go on holidays,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
talk about that a
The
little bit.
colorism?
I mean, colorism, whatever, but I want to understand. You guys mentioned to me that
Yes,
before
true.
about my color as
Yeah.
well, that it makes things easy for me. So
Yeah.
I want to know, as you are dark skinned girl,
Yeah.
beautiful dark skinned girl,
Thank you.
okay,
I try.
do you think you are at disadvantage in the dating pool?
So I will say that when I'm among other community, as a black woman, there is no such a thing as comparison and competition because I'm black in front of people who are from a different community, right? But when I'm within my community, I think that I could be in a disadvantage just because of how beauty is perceived among black folks. Please, give me a minute. Let me
Please
land.
lend.
Please, I'm lending.
Lend.
So I think like there is issue of colorism among our community, in the sense that for some reason, we know exactly what the reason are. We're leading to that kind of thinking. But there is, I think, like when you're light skin, you perceive her straight away more beautiful or more appealing compared to a dark skinned woman. And I used to feel like that even when I was younger. Because I remember, when you were saying to guy, a girl that they never seen you, they will be more reactive about a light skin or mixed race than a dark skin one, when I was younger. So now I'm thinking like, to be honest, that from being friend and having conversation with you, I realize that the way I approach it can be hurtful for you in a way, because when I have those position and I say, oh, you're advantage because you're light skin, now I'm aware that it could like hurt your feelings. It can make you feel uncomfortable or unfair to me.
So for me, it's not only hurting my feelings, it's hurting my intelligence. You know why? Because on a smart level, I don't think I am getting approached by more men because of my skin tone.
Oh.
I also think that I am very bubbly.
Yeah.
Right? I'm always smiling. I've been around guys all my life, right? I was a tomboy, so I hanged out with guys all my life. So I'm very comfortable around guys.
Yeah.
So I'm not shy. I'm not blah, blah. I'm just like, hey, what's up? What's up, cutie? If I want to tell you you're cute, I will tell you. No problem. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
it's not
I saw you.
complicated.
It's easy.
It's not complicated. You know what I mean?
Across the room, hey, you. Hey, you.
So, it's not only my skin tone, it's also my personality, my smile, my energy, a lot of different things. So sometimes when you guys telling me that, I'm thinking you insulting my intelligence because it's not only about that, right? If you're a dark skinned girl and you have the same energy as me and stuff, trust me, you get guys. You'll get guys. So
I'm
not,
fine now. See, I'm better now.
So it's not only that.
I agree.
That's my point.
That's the reason of your nickname from me.
Which is,
Striking
please
beauty.
let them know.
Striking beauty. This is how I call it. And you know what I just noticed the other day?
What?
It corresponds to the initial of your name.
Hey, SB.
I'm good, huh?
Hey,
Marketing without even thinking
you're
about
very
it.
good. You're very good. I love it. SB.
I said, of course, it's SB, man.
Yeah, man.
No, but I agree. And that's the reason why I always give you that striking. I believe that you are beautiful. Despite your skin color.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think that some people, they just have the skin color. They don't necessarily have the...
Yeah, you mentioned before.
You know?
The face is not aligned.
No, I didn't say it like that.
I mean...
This is not what I've said.
I mean...
Well, it's not the topic of today anyway. Moving on. But no, that's the reason why I call you striking beauty. And that's a category, I was thinking a lot when I was young. So I realized there is striking beauty and there is other beauty that it takes time. The more you look at those women, the more you will see the beauty. Yeah. Yours is straight away appealing. And it's not just because of the feature of your face. It's also because of your energy,
Yeah.
You have that thing. When you come to the room, you bring something. You notice, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything. So it's the whole thing,
Yeah.
And I've said that, so please.
That I like.
Yeah,
that
but I've said that also.
Yeah, but we had to come to that though.
Yeah, but
right? We had to come to that
actually,
after many discussions.
No,
it's
I
not
call you
like
striking beauty the first
No,
time.
you call me striking beauty, but who knew
what it
that
meant?
what it meant?
Okay,
so
okay,
we had to demystify the term so that we really understand where we were going with this, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, if at some moment, as I obviously said, I've hurt your feelings or anything, I am sorry.
No, yeah, no problem.
It's important to say.
I forgive you. I forgive everyone. I think it's fine. I just think that there are other things that comes with it that people don't know, right? I remember working for a school in France.
Mm-hmm.
So you work during the big holidays, so July and August,
yeah.
right?
Animateur.
No, I was not animateur. I was like, je sais pas comment on dit gardien en fait. Sorry guys.
Oh.
It's like
Concierge, no?
yeah,
maybe?
it's like the people that look after. It's like a reception or something.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
but you stay there, so you look after the premises.
Yeah.
So there is no school,
Yeah.
but there was like workers coming on because there was works being done in the school and stuff.
Yeah.
So the manager of the site,
Yeah.
of the construction building site or whatever, it was like it just was like, oh, so he was coming every day talking to me, and one day he, like in the office of the thing, he just put me against the wall and start kissing me against my will, so it's like, okay, is attraction or looking that is it that good?
At this point that this is never okay.
This is never okay.
Because a no is a
this
no,
is never okay.
and you need to respect people's boundaries.
And one thing I think, I don't know if many people know, I went to anorexia when I was young.
You went to her?
Anorexia.
Oh.
Because these things happen to me a lot, like many, many times, right?
Okay.
And some are worse than others, right? But they are not good experiences.
Mm.
So what I thought it was, okay, I don't want to be seen. So hence the tomboy thing. I don't want to be seen. I don't want boobs. I don't want ass. Like, I want to disappear. I want to be as small as possible, right? So I went to anorexia. And how my mom solved it, so she saw that I was like,
losing weight.
Yeah, baking, it was too much, right? And then she went to, so in France we have like GPs, but it's like family GPs, right? Like it goes from mom, sis, everyone has the same generational GPs, right? So he knows everyone. So my mom called him like, hey, Sarah is going through something, I don't know what. She find a way to give her some compliment. So he make me come in, Sarah, routine, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, I said, oh, my mom's saying that I'm too thin, that I am below, whatever. No, you're not below. You look great. You're a model, isn't it? Yeah. He was like, yeah, but he's like, but I think you're missing some kind of calcium, blah, blah, blah. Take this, it will, it will make you better. It will give you all the things that you need. He didn't tell me that it was something to make you put on weight.
To get appetite?
No, to put on weight. Literally, to put on weight. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was something to put on weight. I was like, well done. And it's after. She's been
very smart about it.
Yeah, she's been very smart about it. And it's after that they realized that there was something. And even I have an aunt that she was doing psychology, and she was studying psychology, and she came to talk to me, Sarah, are you okay? You look a little bit small, blah blah blah. And she was talking to me, majority of the people I've working a lot with anorexia at the hospital, and majority of people that have anorexia is because they had abuse. And I looked at her like, okay, what is she trying to what is she trying to know? So she was trying to know, like,
trying to dig on information.
Yes. Anyway, it was just to share a little bit of personal stuff, but that's why for me it's never an advantage to, oh, you look that good or whatever. I mean, I own it now. You should see how I was dressing before. But
the larger baggy, the better.
You know what I mean? So, we move, but
it's so funny because me as well, I also always have a problem with my body, but just because I was feeling like I was not, I'm very African, so France people are very slim and not really. So there I was like, I don't look like those girls. Even in the magazine, it's just all white. Even my makeup, it was sad. I was doing the makeup like if I had a white complexion.
All butter. Sorry, I don't know how to say this in English.
Damn.
Is it damn?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
like damn. It's so American.
Is it? Yeah.
What would the British say though?
I don't know. Bollocks? I don't know.
Bollocks.
That's maybe good. Good English. Not so
You are
good.
speaking Shakespeare English. Bollocks. I don't know. I don't think they say that.
Holy cow.
Holy cow. Oh my god. Aisa, stop, please.
I like
Okay.
to speak good language.
Okay, Aisa,
you know?
stop. Aisa, stop.
We also have brain, British and brain. Please, that's not what we're trying to promote here. So, holy cow. Okay?
Oh my god.
Please don't die here.
You are
We
too
are not
funny.
finished, huh?
You are too funny.
Wait, I still with you.
You are too funny.
So I was very conscious. Like I remember a thing. I was so ashamed of my body that I was always hiding. So if you take all my tops, then when I was young, they will all deform because I used to pull them at the back all the time, just to show that I'm like hiding. You know?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because you see people, and plus I was living in area in France where Paris, there is not that many colors. So I was always the one of the black people, you know. You will be one black, one Caribbean. That's the the quota of the
Like
area.
that's it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Maybe 3, 4, 5, but it's 5 among 100. So, you know. So yeah, I was hiding as well. I was thinking, no, it's not good enough and everything. And now I'm sad because now I realize that I was hotter when I was young than now.
Oh wow.
And I'm saying I've wasted my energy.
You should
Not loving, adoring myself.
You should have gone into black people's area.
Black people.
You would have had success.
Let's leave it. We talk about my black brother another time.
Oh really? My black brother.
We leave them.
Please don't throw shade.
It's not a shade.
I mean,
It's a pointer.
okay. So, what has
Go.
the is there any? Because now we talked. My question was about dating,
Yeah, dating.
but in the professional life,
Yeah.
do you think
I
the
never
way
have-
you look had an influence on anything ever?
No, because I got lucky. Because my
Because-
background of work is advertising and marketing. So in this area, it's totally different from where you were evolving.
Yeah.
You know, in advertising, it's laid back. It's cool. You can dress the way you want. You know, the more edgy, the better. So therefore, it was not as much. It wasn't a problem. You know, it was okay. So I didn't have to experience that. Even when I was doing my after-school job as a nanny with kids, it didn't really matter. You know.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I think it's an industry thing as well. Because I think maybe, I don't know, but it seems like fintech, finance, those area or law, you know, it seems to be very like, there is something about the appearance, you know, there is something strong about it. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not really aware. Like there is a dress code, you know, there is a way you should be behaving.
I don't know. Many of them for me are not
Hold
are
on.
not reaching the the right dress code. So I don't know. You know. So I don't think it's a criteria. I don't think it's a criteria for being hired or not. You know. I think for me it's different. For me, I think that the fact that I look good, I've been considered less seriously than, you know,
Other candidates.
than it's not candidate, it's at work. Like people don't take you seriously. So I remember when I was young, I did a private school in France, right, in finance, and there was a class that was called ethics. Okay.
Yeah.
And in ethics they teach you what is a professional dressing, what is a way that you should speak, all these things, right? It's a private school. And the guy was saying, when you are a good looking woman, you should dress down to be taken seriously. Because if you are dressing good and you arrive, no one is going to take you seriously. No one is willing to listen to what you have to say. So that was one of the comments I received first, you know, in that class. I was like, okay, interesting. And then, yeah, that's it. I forgot the other thing I wanted to say.
I think, yeah, he said that in front of everyone, right?
The
He make a comment to you, I think, I reckon, in the story, no? This teacher.
this teacher.
He
So
said something personally to you.
yes, but it was on another day. It was not on the same
Okay,
day.
okay,
He said as well that he said to me that I'm someone that I will have and I will get everything I want in life. I have no idea why he said that.
You know,
but-
sometimes those teachers.
and I don't know if it's about my beauty or something, but I think it was my aura because I was already like I
That I will
was already like the leader, so maybe it was because of that, not necessarily based on the beauty thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember as well, like when we were in Ghana last time, right?
Yeah.
Me trying to look for a job in Ghana and stuff.
Yeah.
And introduce myself to a few people. Hey, I can do this project management to you. And the guy literally tells me,
yeah.
no, that
I was
hurts.
like-
That hurts.
Yeah.
Sarah,
I felt hurt
you,
for you. Yeah.
Sarah, you are too good looking for this job. You should find a rich man that will take care of you. So what? So I can't walk because I look good? No one is going to listen to you. Wow.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you. So I think even in Africa, it might even be worse. Like if you're a good looking girl.
But I think that's also due maybe to the industry you were on. Because that industry is not very glamorous.
Yeah, but like
I'm not-
I understand, but you're good at the job. Like you're good at the job, you can do the job, right? You can do the job. It's like, don't see me like that. You know what I mean? I go quad biking, I go do this, do that. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean I can't do this? You know what I mean? Like,
Me?
I am not
I
getting
will do
it.
everything that I want to do. I can do anything I set myself.
Exactly. So I didn't really like that comment. I'm thinking, what does that mean? Can I actually work in Africa because of the way I look? Maybe I can't get a job because no one can listen to me. But
No,
if this is my job and I'm the boss, you should listen to me. Like, I don't understand. So what? I open a business in Africa. My employees are not going to listen to me because I look good.
My sister.
Everyone will be fired.
My
I'll
sister,
work by myself. I'll do it by
My
myself.
sister, you are paying their wages.
I mean,
They will worship you.
yeah, the better. But it's like, okay, so
You
no
know?
one can employ me. I should just open my own business. Basically, that's what they're saying.
God is talking to you.
You know, and this guy, I mean, we all know that I am an entrepreneur, so it's fine. I'm just waiting for the money so that I can invest, right? So that's it. But the thing is, this was a man, but to receive that same comment from a woman, then I was really vexed, right?
Yeah.
From when that woman said as well, like, Sarah, like, you're too good looking, no one's gonna listen to you in my company. And I was like, wow. And even that industry was a bit different.
Yeah,
It was they were like engineer people, right? So I don't know. Anyway, enough said.
No, but it's true. And I think, to extend a little bit, I don't think I had an issue with like really of my facial, but with my look I did when I was doing nanny.
As in your style?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like dressed, right?
Yeah.
I used to feel that when I was doing nannying and things like that. Somebody said to me, "Oh, Aisata, she's not a nanny like any other." And I was like, "What is it?" And I said, "I'm sorry."
Aisa, make sure the mic is close to you
Yeah.
because it looks a bit far.
Yeah. And I was like, "I'm sorry, does it mean that?" I said, "Please, me, I'm not a nanny who will wear a backpack, Converse, sneakers, or having I don't know. It's not me. You don't need to do that. What I'm doing is like, I'm teaching your children."
I totally get it. Yeah.
You know, and I
yeah.
was like, even one day I said, "Is that an appropriate outfit to go and pick up the kids?" I was like, but I was wearing a short with heels.
Oh wow.
But then they are babies.
Oh wow. But still,
Yeah.
I get
this
it.
one,
I get
I
it.
agree.
This one, I mean, come on.
This one, I agree.
Yeah.
I forget myself. But I
Yeah.
used to go with my Carrie Bradshaw hat to work
Yeah.
with my bag like this to go
my
look at the kids.
No, I understand you. I have the same mistake, but for church. I remember.
I wish I was in your church at that time. My God, you want to be my favorite person in the church.
I remember I was with my ex, and I don't know. I thought my swag was good on that day, and I thought my swag was good on that day, and I wear those high knee boots. He's looking at me like, "Sarah, are you going to church?" Yeah. Do you really think your outfit is appropriate? And I was like, God is speaking to me. Remove. You know, sometimes you don't realize you're just in your bubble, in your style, in your thing. You know, and you forget where you're going.
Yeah, like when we went to Kumasi. To see our friend's mother.
Hey,
like,
Kumasi.
and I was like, you know, she's doing her. No, but, you know, but honestly,
The thing is, you know, you no, but you have to not forget. I am Caribbean, right?
Yeah, but that's why
I
for
am
me it's not a
Caribbean.
problem.
In the Caribbean, it's hot. Everyone has a short. Like in the Caribbean, it's totally normal the way I was dressed, right? Yeah. And also Caribbean people are not like, I mean, you've seen the carnival, like it's normal. You can go to carnival with your parent, your grandparents, even your grandmother can be dressed the same way. It's all right. You see what I mean? Like I grew up in that environment, so I wear in my shorts. Nobody told me like, Sarah, is your short okay? We're going to the airport. We're going to the airport. The aunties, the aunties are looking at me like.
After I realized, I said,
and then I see all the men in costume going to work. I don't know what's going on at Kumasi, but people are going to work. People like, and I'm thinking, these women, they never told me that there was something wrong with my outfit. I am tired. We have partied all night. I just put a short and went. Okay.
The girl was arguing with the you know, what is it called? The sound from the speaker. Your flight is about to depart. Why are you talking that loud? You know,
I can't remember. I can't remember
that day.
No, I was just tired. I was very, very tired.
I know, it was funny.
I was very, very tired.
We were no, but it's true. But the thing is, I know you said that we should have told you, but to be honest, it's like, because we love you for you, we accepted you. We don't always notice. You know, we really didn't notice. For us, we love you the way you are. There's no problem. It's you. We take you. No, it's like sometimes I do things. This is Aisa.
I get it, but yeah.
But we sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, patrol.
But it was funny. But we can talk about
it. It's fine. At least I got a guy that came and speak to me at the airport.
Please, this is for another podcast. This is a story. We're gonna do a special one for anecdote.
But he was Nigerian though. I think that's the difference, because for Ghanaian people it might be too much, but for Nigerian it was fine.
Yeah, they like the fineness of the top.
You see what I mean? Nigerians
if you look
have
like
no problem.
You are different from anybody, this is you we want. This is you, because they're not ordinary.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So obviously they don't want ordinary.
Yep.
My Nigerian brother.
Yep. Do you have any other questions, Aisa?
No, I think we have covered everything. From some of the things I wanted to ask, you did ask. Do you think that because of that, because we share our feel about the pretty privilege and everything, right? Do you feel that outside of that is creating a ranking of women that men judge by, to classify? Does it create, you think, that's pretty privilege, a ranking of women about which woman can get what and which woman cannot get this?
I don't think it's true. I don't
know. I'm just.
I don't think so. In terms of being pretty, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because I've seen girls that I don't think they are that pretty, but it's me. It's me and my view. I don't think they are that pretty.
Yeah.
And they date and they marry because please, this dating thing for the young people, yeah? And they marry, please, the ring on the finger is big with a nice, successful, beautiful man, okay? So, it's not, I don't think beauty is all that. You know what I mean? I don't think beauty is all that.
Don't you think that, so do you think that beauty on itself is not criteria for men? There is other things which are
absolutely, there is other thing. It's not enough. I think me, for example, I have a big character. I don't think I'm every man cup of tea. So yes, they will see me. Oh yes, I want to smash, and then I start talking to that girl. The leadership, the values, the all this. I'm not about that life. You see what I mean? That. So yes, they might approach you, but then after speaking with you 5 minutes. First of all, your job is better than them. Your money is better than them.
Your property level
your ambition is better than them. Your property level is better than them. Like, they're not really, So for me, it's more like, first of all, how do I meet also those men that have a different level? because I need to meet a man that when he meet me, leadership, he's such a leader himself, like
Who are you?
You see what I mean? He doesn't see any
My sister,
leadership
we
in
told
me.
you what's your type of man.
No.
He's coming from a particular country.
No, but it's that's it. Basically, that's it.
Yeah.
So when you have properties, okay, I have 10. You know? So you see what I mean? Please sit down. Oh yeah, sit down. You know what I mean? And even relax yourself, right? Relax yourself. I am not impressed. You know? Only those type of men, I think, can pursue after the visual, visual can go beyond, right?
Yeah.
Because that's just what it is at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said to me, but like it's like one of my brother-in-law. He said to me, but Aisa, you cannot date just any Jack and Joe. And I said, what do you mean by that? I mean, you're not ordinary someone. So it's because I introduced to the person I was dating. I think he wasn't impressed. You know, he was wondering why you and this man are not necessarily compatible, right? So, and he said that to me. I said, no, but I'm a normal person, you know. But now why are you shaking your head?
I mean, you're above average in terms of your taste and stuff. So I think saying you're a normal person, we also have to be aware, like, me, I know, okay, a guy will talk to me and I'm very open, so I will talk to anyone. I'm very open on that. But then I say, me, I like to dress up. So where you taking me now, it's not giving me the opportunity to be myself. And then you see that, okay, I can't follow because one, I can't afford it. Two, I don't even have the clothes to dress to go to that environment. That happened to me too. Like the guy was like, yeah, but I don't feel comfortable because I don't have anything to wear for that type of environment. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So it's above money as well.
I don't think it's
above money. It's above comfort. It's weird.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So I think for you, it's a little bit the same. It's, you have also, a style. You have a style that is very apparent. We can see you and stuff. So it's not everyone. They can also follow that lifestyle. You are very artsy. You go to exhibition. You when you start talking about art to someone, they can feel a little bit like, okay, I am out of this.
It's true. I cannot follow. It happened to me once. It's something I was dating, and me, I love to read. I read a lot, like roughly a book or two per month. And I was just discussing something that I read, and it was the person, and it was okay for me, into books, then I don't care, it's okay. But I feel that sometimes I feel that it's not even me the problem, like you said, is the people who will come into my life. Even time I say, okay, if that person I introduced you to my friends, how will it go? Like, and I see that person, because it happened to me. I introduced one of my boyfriend to my friend and my brother-in-law, and then it was a difficult evening.
It was a difficult evening.
It was a difficult.
That's deep, man.
Conversation was not flowing.
Yeah.
They are broadened topic to talk. And he couldn't. He was only talking about one topic that he's passionate about, and he couldn't rebound on anything. So it was a difficult evening.
I can imagine.
That's why he said, Aisa, you can't date any Jack and Joe. It's not for you.
Oh my God.
I was difficult, huh?
I love this.
Anyway.
I love this. Yeah, I think we can close, really.
Yeah.
I think we have covered quite a lot. Thank you so much, Aisa, for your input on that topic. Yeah. Thank you for your question. Thank you guys for being with us, listening to us. Please, comment, share, ask any questions, and I'm sure we can chat on the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also I want to say thank you, Sarah, because it's not easy to share like certain intimate things that you talk about with and I appreciate and thank you, because sometimes talking about those things can help someone else.
Yeah,
because very often when you go something like this, I think especially maybe around your community, there is something about shy about certain topic. We kept to ourselves, so thank you for that.
Yes.
So absolutely. Thank you guys. It was nice. I hope you enjoyed, and Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.